Good Saturday morning. It's time for A Prescription for a Miracle by Mark Brazy. Today's November 26th. Alright, let's see if I can get this folded up. Take care of the temple. And remember, guys, I was looking back. I think it was on November 14th or 16th. There was another devotion called Do the Works of Jesus. You can look back and listen to it. But it talked about the temple being, that's God's temple. Our bodies, God's temple is in our bodies. So that's the temple. If you look at it, it's not just a building. It's not just a place. We are the temple. So, all right. So today's talking about taking care of the temple. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Ephesians 6:13. Over the next few days, let's cover some reasons we sometimes fail to receive our healing. We may need to make some adjustments, so God is free to give us what we ask for. On one trip to Europe, Janet and I flew all night, arrived the next morning, took a short nap, and started services that night. We held 2 services the next day. The following day, we flew to another country and started services that night. Then we flew to another country and held services there. Shh! Hey! Puppies! Puppies! Oh my goodness. I don't know how many services we held all on that trip. The anointing we operate under in a service quickens our body and gives us an extra dose of strength. It takes a few hours to wind down, and by then the next morning has begun. We can go on like that for weeks. Sorry, I'm entertained and distracted at the same time. But during the trip, some symptoms came on my body that concerned me. I prayed and believed. I received my healing. I rebuked the symptoms, but they didn't leave. So I thought, I'll do what Ephesians 6:13 says to do. I'm sorry. I'm trying to break up a puppy fight. Probably should re-record this. Okay, where was I? Oh, I'll do what Ephesians 6:13 says to do, having done all to stand. But I had misinterpreted that verse. You see, I was trying to stand without having done all to stand. Janet and I arranged a short time off during this trip. We checked into a little guest house, and I laid down for a 2-hour nap. When I woke up, I went back to bed and slept 12 more hours. I was up for an hour and then took another nap. Then I went back to bed and slept another 12 hours. When I woke up, I said to Janet, I think I found what's been wrong with me. I was making the same mistake a man named, y'all just look it up because I don't know the correct pronunciation on this. So we'll call a man named E did. I was making the same mistake a man named E did. Paul said E almost worked himself to death in the ministry, but God had mercy on him. Philippians 2:25-30. We live in physical bodies that are not redeemed yet, and we have to take care of them. Through that experience, I learned to treat my body rightly so I can walk in divine health and finish my course. We do all we know to do to keep our body healthy. And we stand in faith on God's promises of health. We treat our body right, and therefore we walk in divine health. So many people came to mind, and so many circumstances came to mind when I was reading this morning. Anyway, but it makes perfect sense. God gave us these bodies, and it reminds me even of a movie. I know this is a terrible example, but there's a movie called Death Becomes Her, and they were trying to prolong their life by this, potion that this lady made. I can't think of the famous actors and actresses in it, but the potion was supposed to help prolong their life, but the lady said, you have to take care of your bodies. You just go in there and read the caption of it. You'll understand. But anyway, it's kind of like that. We have to take care of our bodies. We have to do our part, and God will do his. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and if y'all like football, we're going to watch Auburn and Alabama. Okay, y'all have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Love y'all.